They admire you, but they also avoid you. Not because you're rude or reckless, but because something about your energy feels dangerous. You don't yell, you don't act out, yet somehow people tread lightly around you. That's not weakness, it's power misunderstood. Today we're diving into the quiet signs that your presence might be more intimidating than even you realize. From the way you speak, to the way you walk, to the silence you hold, each of these signals carries more weight than you think. And trust me, the last one is something no one talks about, but it might just explain why some people shrink when you enter the room. So before we begin, think back. Has anyone ever told you you're too intense or hard to approach? If yes, you might already know what this video is about. Let's break it down. Do people hesitate before speaking around you? It's not awkwardness, it's calculation. People pause, not because they're shy, but because they're measuring every word around you. That's the effect of a presence that feels sharp, observant, and hard to predict. Your energy doesn't scream, it studies. And in a world addicted to being liked, that makes others nervous. They're not sure if they've impressed you. They're not sure if they should try. And that uncertainty, it creates silence. Let your silence speak, but don't forget to break it with strategic warmth. A nod, a smirk, a well-timed comment, small gestures that tell people they don't need to walk on eggshells unless they've given you a reason to. You rarely explain yourself, and you never over-apologize. While others scramble to justify every choice, you move like someone who already decided. No disclaimers, no pleading tone, just a clean statement, and then silence. That makes people uncomfortable, especially those who rely on approval to feel secure. To them, your confidence comes off as arrogance. But the truth is, you're just not addicted to being understood. Calm assertiveness repels the insecure and attracts the grounded. You're not being rude, you're being clear. And clarity always feels dangerous to people who hide behind confusion. So own your decisions, speak once, and then watch who respects it and who falls away. You have resting control face, not just resting face. Your neutral expression doesn't say bored, it says, I'm watching everything. That calm, composed stillness, it unsettles people because most are used to constant smiles, nods, or social signals to feel safe. You don't give that. You sit back, eyes sharp, energy grounded, and suddenly they're second-guessing every word they just said. They can't tell what you're thinking, and that mystery, it makes them panic. Command is quiet. It doesn't flinch to make others comfortable. So no, you don't need to soften your face or fake a grin. Your control speaks louder than 1,000 forced expressions. You give compliments like orders. When you praise someone, it lands like a verdict. No fluff, no awkward giggles, just you did that well or that suits you. And suddenly they freeze, not because you were rude, but because it felt real, genuine, strong. Most people are used to sugar-coated approval, laced with softness. But when you compliment someone, it hits different. It feels like you noticed something they didn't even realize mattered. A compliment from you feels like a reward or a challenge. So keep giving praise, but do it with purpose. Make it personal, make it rare, and let them wonder when they'll earn the next one. You don't flinch at confrontation. You invite clarity. Most people avoid conflict like it's a fire. You walk straight into it, calm and collected, like you're opening a window. You don't raise your voice, you don't slam doors, you just call things out directly, respectfully, and with zero fear. And that freaks people out, because confrontation isn't chaos to you, it's cleanup. It's a way to make things right without playing games. Clarity makes cowards uncomfortable. Truth feels like pressure to the dishonest, so keep choosing resolution over revenge. Not everyone's ready for that level of honesty, but the right ones will rise to meet it. If even 3 of these hit home, you're not difficult, you're just built different. And in a world that fears quiet strength, that's rare.